Hi everybody, it's me, it's Nyree, and I'm an adopter. This is a chatty video, so if you're not so keen on the longer videos, I completely understand. So I'm going to just update you on my family life, a few things that I've been up to, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So I haven't actually got a coffee in here, which is disappointing, but this, I hope you can see, is my logo. It's actually mine, as in I've made it with a designer, and there is some stuff on Redbubble which you could order if you want to. There's so much different stuff on there of choice. I can't go through it now, but I'll show you my phone case as well. It's my phone case, and you can either get just the logo, or there's a logo with my name under it. So you can check out Redbubble. I think it's Adopt a Nyree, or you can find me on my website, which is Adoption with Nyree, and there's some products on there, but Redbubble have more. So if you're into like this adoption logo thing, that would be great. We don't actually have a name for it though, because Adoption with Nyree doesn't fit with a logo. So if you want to put in the comments below what would be a good name for an adoption logo, which has kind of like, if you can see, it is like whoever this is here is the adopter, and then the wings are protective, and then you have the heart, and then you have the little children in there. That's what I was thinking. And also what I say is that I have this logo in white, which could go on dark backgrounds, but that isn't on Redbubble yet. Okay, so names would be great. Second piece of news for you is that I can't remember the name of the lady, but I'm sure she'll comment below. Somebody has thrown down the gauntlet and said, let me take my glasses off, thrown down the gauntlet and said, why don't you write a book? Now the thing is that I have been writing a book, but it was like a romance, but it was based around adoption and fostering, and it was a romance, and I got about, I don't know, halfway through. There's a lot of thousands of words anyway. Sent it off to the editor, and she didn't really comment so much on the quality of my writing, but she just thought a couple of things in the plot were a bit risky, as in she thought I needed to be a little bit more straightforward in the plot, and I'm not sure if that's me. So I put that on ice, but then somebody else said to me, why don't you write a book about adoption and adoption process? So I've started to do that. So the bad news is, if you're not in the UK, then the thing is I can't write about adoption process in other countries in great detail, because I wouldn't have experienced it. So I'm looking for my first book to be pre-adoption, as in what to expect, how to prepare, and adoption process. And then if I can get that one published, I'll look to do one from when the child arrives. That's what I'm thinking of doing, and I've finished one chapter, and that's a start. So again, comment below if you think that's interesting, or you've got any ideas around books. I mean, I can only do one book at a time, so I might self-publish. That's the easiest way to do it, I guess. I don't think there's loads of books on adoption out there, so hopefully that'll be useful. And I like writing. I've always liked writing, and I've always wanted to do a book, and I kind of can see that it's a good time to start thinking about that. So that's that. So the boys are, my youngest boy's just moved up to what we call comprehensive in the UK. I don't know what you call it elsewhere. You know, he's 11 now, so he's moved up. Mostly so far so good, and my eldest son has settled quite well into the next year within that school, and they seem to have settled reasonably well. I can see a few problems creeping in with the younger ones that we always have around friendships, but yeah, it is what it is. We did have a meltdown last night. My husband did have to drive around in the car with him, but he did calm down. I think it's just a mixture of frustration and tiredness, and losing a game to his brother, all those things, all of the above. And I think we will get the same problems as we've always got, but right now they've both settled in quite well, really. And on my previous chatty video I mentioned about assessment processes for the boys, both of them. So the younger one we'd also sent off for an assessment process, and we have been accepted for that, so we're just waiting for an appointment for him. The older one, I can't remember what I said on the last video, he was assessed for his language, and he came back with severe speech development delay. the levels were really low in understanding and description, and that makes perfect sense. So that will help us maybe to move forward with getting him some more help, hopefully. But he's quite settled at the moment. Apart from the fact that people seem to be getting ill now they've gone back to school properly, that seems to be happening quite a bit. So how am I doing? How's the channel doing? The channel is slower, growing slower, and I think that's because I can't keep putting on like basic ideas around adoption. You can only say things once, kind of thing. So I have a few ideas. I've always got ideas in the mix, but I have been putting things on there which are more general, like children's eating, and I've got some potty training tips coming up which are not adoption based but would be still fine for adopters to access. So it's whether I pivot more that way or whether I just keep going back over similar information but with a twist. I've still got plenty of ideas, so I just keep going. And I also have another channel which is like a planning channel, which is like a decorative planning channel, which is very, very popular in the USA. It's a happy planner, and I use that for my kind of like creative outlet, if you know what I mean. My illness, which is this, you can see this face droop here, it's not just old age, it's actually something I've got wrong with me. That is under control, down to 2 tablets a day, not feeling quite so foggy, so that is better. Still difficult to live with, but that is better as well. Guys, if you have suggestions for video ideas, I will gladly take them. If it's really obscure, then I might say no, but if it's the sort of thing that you think any parent or adopter would really benefit from, then I'm happy for you to put that in the comments. Please do. I have often done video ideas that people have either emailed me, so you can see my email in the description box if you look down, as are many affiliate links to different products which you might not know are there. So just email me your ideas, and it might be that it seems to take forever for me to do it, but it'll be because I've already either recorded or I've got stuff that I'm already making, so it might be a couple of months before you get your video idea, but I'm more than happy to try. If you've got book ideas or things you want included in an adoption process or pre-adoption book, then stick it in the comments below. Thank you for all your support, because it's great to be still growing, and you're all the reason why that's happening, so thank you for that. And I look forward to seeing you on my channel, commenting on my channel, giving me like, and thank you. Bye.